Hey everyone, today I'm making this video for all the Thekua lovers, also known as khajur. So the Thekua can be made it in two ways, with sugar or with jaggery. Today I'm going with the jaggery version. Let's get started. Here are the ingredients. 1 kg atta, then almost this is 700 grams of jaggery powder. You can use the cube one also, but go with the dark color jaggery. This one I forgot the name of the brand, but this is very good. Next is water, just enough to melt the jaggery. Then we have ghee for moyen and rest for frying. I have sauf, this is small size sauf. Then I have cardamom powder also. If you don't have, you can use it. I'll use this one and just crush it, remove the skin, and just take good amount of cardamom. Then I have seedless dates. I'll be chopping it in small pieces. This one I have is lion. Then I have raisins. This is long one, so I'll be cutting in almost in 3 pieces. And what you can use dry coconut also, chopped in small pieces, because I don't have today, so I will be skipping it. If you have, you can use it. So these are the ingredients which we are going to use. First step first, let's make the jaggery syrup. So turn on the gas, take about 1 glass of water. I'll add a little more. As I said, I'll use approximate measurements. So it is again, I think 1/4. Now add jaggery to it. So this is 700 grams of jaggery. I'll put almost 500 grams. That will be good enough. See, the rest I will give it. Mix it well. Heat it gently until the jaggery completely melts. And you don't have to make it a thick syrup. Just wait for the string consistency. You just have to wait all the jaggery to melt into the water. Jaggery has dissolved, so now switch off the flame and let the syrup cool down completely. One more thing, when we will use this syrup to make dough, don't forget to strain it through a sieve, to remove any undissolved pieces. You can see there are some small pieces, so we are going to save it later when we are going to make dough. That time we will see. Okay. So while our jaggery syrup is cooling down, let's prepare the dough mixture. So add all the ingredients to the flour. Sauf, elaichi powder, raisin plus dates, and you have to mix it very well. I have added the ghee for moyen. I'm using approx 1 small bowl of ghee. Don't put too much because we have to fry it in the ghee and it will start dissolving if we put too much of moyen. So see, still I have left it some. Feel we need more moyen, so the rest of the ghee I'll put. So 1 cup, 1 bowl of ghee is good enough. Rub the ghee into flour for a few minutes. You can see the change in color and texture. A quick test to check if the moyen is right. Take a handful of mixture and press it in your palm. if it holds the shape and stays almost together, you are good to go. This is the important part, okay? You have to add the jaggery syrup, but while adding, don't put all at once. No, little by little you have to add and mix it well. At this stage, this should feel slightly dry. That is why I'm saying that don't put all syrup together. Okay, so I have mixed the syrup and you see this is slightly dry, but if you try to bind it, it is binding, right? And almost all my syrup has finished. Little bit is still there. If I need it later, I can use it. So once the dough is ready, let it rest for 10-15 minutes. Think of it as giving the dough a little beauty sleep before it gets the ultimate spa treatment, you know. A nice, relaxing swim in hot, bubbling ghee. So I will leave it for 10-15 minutes. It has rested for 15 minutes. Now I feel that the rest of the syrup, I can use it now. Time to shape the thekua. Take a small portion of the dough, roughly the size you would use for a chapati. Okay, roll it gently into an oval shape like this. If you have mold, thekua mold, then use it. If not, no worries. A clean kitchen countertop works just fine. So what you have to do, put some ghee onto the mold. Why? So that the thekua doesn't get stick onto it. Take one roll and press gently to create these beautiful patterns. See? Here is my very professional advice, okay? Press the dough gently. Don't attack it. Otherwise it might get, offended and then decide to take revenge by cracking while frying. So just press it gently. If you are using this countertop, what you have to do, take one roll, press it on the slab, and then use a fork, make some zigzag or any design of your choice. They are looking beautiful, isn't it? Like you are giving thekua a little beauty makeover before its grand appearance in the frying pan. Look at the pattern. Now, the moment we have all been waiting for, the frying part. Take a flat pan so that all the thekuas can sit comfortably at the bottom without climbing on top of each other and starting a wrestling match. Flat pan. And also choose a spatula that's easy to slide underneath and flip them gently. So I'm using this one. Just remember the thekuas may look tough, easy to slide, but actually they are very delicate soul, so you have to handle them very carefully. Now add a generous amount of ghee. Lots of ghee. This is not the time to count calories, okay? The thekuas actually need enough room and enough ghee to enjoy a proper swimming session. Ghee is melting. Now you really have to forget your diet for a while and keep that, oh no, that's too much of ghee. That voice you have to keep aside if you really want to enjoy the authentic, delicious thekua. So heat the ghee on low to medium flame. here the patience is the most secret ingredient which comes automatically when we are into cooking process, even if you don't have it in your real life. For me, I thought at least very low level of patience actually have in real life, especially if someone is asking me to wait for some more time. But jokes apart, I think the ghee is now hot, and here I have to put the flame on medium to low. Once the ghee is hot, gently place all the Thekuas into it. Don't overcrowd the pan, because these sophisticated little traits appreciate their personal space and like to receive equal attention from the ghee on all the sides. Make sure they have some space. As they start frying, keep flipping them gently. Okay, so here is a little trick. Whenever you put them over, swap the positions of the Thekuas as well. Move the center ones to the side and the side ones to the center. One by one, flip it. Why? Because the one sitting in the center gets all the heat, just like the person sitting right in from the front of the table fan gets all the cool breeze. So sharing is caring. Just flip them. It's frying nicely. One more important thing here, don't increase the flame thinking that they will cook faster. What will happen? High heat will make them brown on the outside while staying hard and dense inside. And then you will need teeth stronger than your childhood confidence to eat them, or maybe a lifetime supply of Vico Vajradhanti. Flame is still on the low to medium. In between for some time I have increased the flame, but mostly it is on the low to medium. Okay, so you have to flip it for 4-5 times until they turn a beautiful golden brown color. Once they are golden, they are ready to come out. And now we are almost done. Once the Thekuas are fried, please resist the temptation to grab one immediately. I know it's hard. Let them cool down completely before you store them in an airtight container. Take some time. It will help them to stay nice and crunchy for many days. One more advice here: when you are keeping them in the plate, don't touch it, or try to flip after you take them out, because at this stage they are really very delicate. If you touch it again and again, they will start breaking. Now, if a few of your Thekuas broke while frying, don't worry at all, because they are still as good as the perfect one. And you might also notice that some of the raisin, dates, little bits of mixture escape during frying and end up floating in the ghee. So please don't throw them away. These crispy little bits are pure gold and taste absolutely amazing. Remember, broken but beautiful. Your Thekuas may not all look picture perfect, but believe me, it's super delicious. So I'm collecting all the raisins, and even if the Thekuas are broken, so you can see at the bottom, I'll collect all these. They are really very crispy and taste awesome. By now, I know you are probably struggling to resist these delicious Thekuas. So here is my favorite dialogue from none other than my favorite actor, the king of Bollywood, SRK. So the dialogue which I am going to say, obviously मैंने उसको थोड़ा सा rehearsal किया है before I started making the video. So let me start before I again forget it. इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की है, कि हर ज़र्रे ने मुझे तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की है। कहते हैं अगर किसी चीज़ को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है। Perfectly said. But no. In this case, the effort has to come from your side. Now it's your turn. Go ahead. Make these tasty, yummy Thekuas and enjoy. All my Thekuas are sitting nicely in my container. And you see the leftovers. I am not going to throw it away. It is very tasty, very crunchy. Try to finish it in 15-20 days. I know it will be, but because gradually they start losing some of their original crunchiness and flavor. Enjoy your Thekuas, give a thumbs up, and don't forget to thank me later. Bye bye.